basically Bill is like, listen, at the end of the day, they're not going to cancel the games. So we're going to play in whatever type of conditions that they throw at us. And that's just what it is, whether it's, hot, cold, as far as players available, it doesn't matter.
Wet and wet.
We got to go out there and make it happen. So Bill's not the type of guy that's going to give excuses about, what things are and what things aren't. So that's just what it is.
I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that Cam Newton's going to keep this job the entire year. Now, he's going to start with this job because I think Cam Newton understands that he's not going to be here next year. He's not going to play for $3.5 million for anybody. He's going to be trying to find a way to kind of resurrect his career. He thought he could do it last year. It didn't work out that way because COVID, because of the offseason, not being able to work with his teammates. But I think this year, this could be a situation much like we had in San Francisco when we had Colin Kaepernick, kind of take over for Alex Smith. And they were still winning at that point, but that, maybe he can take you a little farther than Cam Newton can take you. I know that's saying a lot. But when I look at this offensive line, D. Wood, I think this might be the best offensive line in the game. We're bringing Trent Brown back with Isaiah Wynn. We already know what Andrews and Mason is. 4 out of the 5. They may have 4 of the top 5 players in their position. And I think that, they're going to treat Cam like a rental car, right? Because they know he ain't going to be there, so they don't care. They'll run him into the ground, run all the tread off the tires, and then maybe hand it over to Mac and Cheese in the middle of the season or late in the season. Yeah, that's disrespectful, right? And I think the young kid, and that brings up something totally different. Mac and Cheese is like one of the most disrespectful nicknames that I've heard in a long time. And this dude thinks it's a term of endearment. Like, I don't know if somebody told him that he's pretty much body shaming him. What's the craziest nickname that you've ever had or you've ever called somebody or heard in a facility?
Oh, man, that's a good one, man, because, I've heard, like, Dancing Bear and,
Oh, that's a good one, though. That's a good one, though. I'm talking about disrespectful.
I can't think of a disrespectful.
We call Jason Brown delicious.
Now, see, you don't call another grown man delicious. You just don't call another grown man delicious.
I'll tell you the other name we called him off line.
You said you can't say it on television. You can't say it on the radio.
But listen, just to go back to the whole quarterback dynamic in New England, I'm not sold on Cam Newton being a starter in New England, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because, listen, I think that Mac Jones is a better pure passer than Cam Newton is, than Cam Newton ever was. And also, we're not talking about the 2015 Cam Newton.
Yeah.
The guy who's the MVP of the league. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
Okay? At the end of the day, in this league, you still got to beat people with your arm and from in the pocket and be accurate from the pocket. And I think that's where Mac Jones is going to separate himself from Cam. And I think this team that's been assembled, whether it's, through free agency, guys opting back in, this is a great situation for a rookie quarterback because they're going to be really good on defense. They got a top-flight offensive line. They brought in 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to be all on the rookie quarterback if he comes in. But I think he's a better pure passer than Cam Newton. And I think so projecting it long term, if I'm the Patriots and it's remotely close, I'm going with the rookie.
Right.
I'm throwing the rookie out there, and I'm not looking back.
It's user-friendly. How does this team and this roster, I know quickly we got to get to a break, how close is this roster to the one that Tom Brady inherited when he was a young quarterback when you won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, listen, I think I would say it's kind of similar from the standpoint of I think this defense is going to be really good. Early on in Tom Brady's tenure, we were a defensive team. We weren't necessarily, driven by offense. We were driven by defense, and we could run the ball. And that's where I think the Patriots are going to be.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.